All right, we're going to give a few people a couple minutes to get on. We had a little bit of technical difficulties getting all linked up. But we're going to have some awesome stuff to go over. Got some apparel still, a little bit left that we're going to be giving out. And we also got the schedule sitting here for the Great American Crawls. So give a few people some minutes to get on. And then we're obviously going to leave this live. What are we going to take to the Great American Crawls this year? Got so many vehicles to take now. It's going to be fun. We can just move them so that if I break one, I can just go back to the next one. Make life easy. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Keep everybody waiting. So you cannot go onto the website right now and register. We kind of did that on purpose. We don't want anyone to get in there and register yet. We want to make sure that when everyone registers this year, that it makes it seamless for them to register. But we're also playing with some caps right now at some of the parks. We kind of got blew out on some parks last year, and we just had too many people. I think our biggest that we had was just over 300 vehicles. And that's a lot to try to staff, manage, feed, all that kind of stuff. And we want everyone to have a good experience. So we're talking about capping the crawls around 250 events this year. So our 250 people at events this year. That means that if you sign up for a Great American Crawl and there's 250 people, we can't let you register with us. So it's going to be capped this year. All the parks are going to be different. So you can kind of ask Andy or any of the team where we're going to be capping people at. You'll also see on the website where we're going to be capping some people at as well. The event list, we are hitting some parks that we've hit before, but we are hitting some new parks as well. Pretty excited about that. So let's go ahead and jump into this and figure out where we're going this year. So we're going to be doing a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stops this year with the Great American Crawl. A lot of it's going to be East Coast and Central. We are not doing any West Coast events this year. Just logistics-wise and dealing with permits and stuff like that, you know, in the southern regions and stuff like that on the West Coast, it's a little bit time management issues working with the BLM and stuff. So what we're going to do is, the whole reason we created the Great American Crawl was to build parks and awareness around parks. We are going to hit Moab this year because we want to get some awareness up there. And I just think Easter Jeep Safari is getting really, really expensive for people who just want to go there and wheel. You know, for us, a condo is $5,000 or $6,000. It doesn't make sense for us to go to Easter Jeep Safari. But we are going to go to Moab, probably a little bit after Easter Jeep Safari. All right, so our first stop this year is going to be pretty cool. We are going to Texas. We are going to be in Mason, Texas. Now, what's cool about this stop is I haven't got to go back to Wolf Caves in a long time, but we love Contempsy. We've made a home there. They're great. So we didn't want to have to choose. So on March 6th and 7th, we're going to be hitting Wolf Caves. And then on March 8th and 9th, we're going to be hitting Contempsy. So it's going to be a 4-day crawl, first time ever. We're doing back-to-back events like that. So for anyone that has wanted to make the trek to Texas, but it's never been a situation where they can do that, we're throwing out there a little bit of incentive. One trip, hit both parks. We're going to be doing Great American Crawls at both parks. And then we're going to be doing the barbecue again on the last day. The second event that we're doing is a new one. I've heard a lot of good things about this park. It's Flat Nasty in Missouri. That's going to be a really awesome time. I've heard that it's a lot of extreme stuff. There is some mild stuff there. It's kind of the same size as the other parks we hit in Missouri, but it's just a little bit more aggressive is what I've been told, which, you know, I mean, obviously we like doing that. That is going to be May 3rd and 4th for Flat Nasty. Then Moab, we're going to be doing May 31st and June 1st. Now again, the thing about that is that event is going to be geared more towards people that want to go to Moab and want to wheel and do all that. But Easter Jeep Safari is just a little bit too expensive. So we're going to hit that before it gets too hot there. That should be a good time. We are going up north to Michigan this year. Alex and Cam and Danielle definitely wanted to hit their home state again. So we're gonna be doing Rocks and Valleys. It's a smaller park, but it has a lot of fun stuff in it. If you've never been up there, you wanna come wheel with us, that's a park that you're gonna have a lot of time with us because again, it's not very spread out, a little bit more condensed. So you're gonna have a lot more wheeling time with us to have a good time. There is some fun things there. I think last time we went there, Ian's entire front end came off of his Jeep, and now he has the GPS today because of that. All right, so there's that and that. Now, July 11th and 12th is gonna be at S'more in Seymour, Missouri. Now, we all love S'more. S'more is gonna be an awesome time, it always is. One of the things about S'more especially is I've been asked what we're gonna be wheeling this year, what I'm gonna be wheeling. Is it gonna be Gridlock, Alter Ego, or the Bug? And I don't know what I'm gonna wheel yet, but it's probably gonna obviously be some Alter Ego. But my son Carbon is getting to the point where he's old enough to kind of drive himself. And we've got it all set up that I think Carbon's gonna actually be coming down some of the crawls with me this summer. And he's gonna be driving OG Gridlock while I'm driving Alter Ego, which will be pretty cool as a dad. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so you got that. Right after S'more, that was 11th and 12th in July. And then we're gonna be celebrating my birthday, August 8th and 9th at Good Evening Ranch. Why? Because we love Good Evening Ranch. They're great people, and that's always been a great event. That's always been one of our bigger events. So both S'more and Good Evening Ranch are definitely gonna be events that you're gonna wanna make sure you're registering early for, because that's gonna fill up, and again, once it's full, it's full. After Good Evening Ranch, the 8th and 9th of August, we're gonna be doing something that I have not done in a long time, that a lot of people kind of had input on this. Great American Crawls are great because everybody's included, everyone's a part of it. But we're starting to get to the point where we're getting a lot of buggies that want to do more extreme stuff or want to go do more extreme stuff. So we are going to have our first ever extreme crawl. That is what Andy is calling a carnage crawl, but typically when Andy wheels, it's always a carnage crawl. So this is going to be our extreme crawl. You're talking built rigs. Yes, there are stock trails there. Yes, a stock vehicle can make it, but we are going to be spending our times on the really, really hardcore stuff. If you remember, Rugged Mountain Ranch was where we took Gridlock with 24 Hour to Hell and Back a few years ago. That's in Oklahoma. We are going to be doing that September 13th and 14th. Now, again, Rugged Mountain Ranch, that's going to be a place you want to book your stuff out ASAP because the closest town to that, I want to say, is 30, 45 minutes away. So it's a good drive if you're not staying on site. They don't have a lot of RV spots. They do have some, and they have some primitive camping. But again, it's not set up like S'more, one of those areas. It's a smaller, more intense park. A lot of carnage, a lot of extreme trails there. I'm excited to get back out there. It's going to be a great time. Then after that, the next one is going to be later on in the year at Windrock. We're going to be doing that November 22nd and 23rd, right before Thanksgiving. Now, I'm excited about that again because I like going out to the East Coast after SEMA. You get to see what we were working on for SEMA, stuff like that. But there's not a lot of stuff going on at that time of the year. Windrock is beautiful that time of the year. But it's going to be a pretty interesting crawl this year, crawl season this year. So again, that's November 22nd and 23rd for Windrock. So again, I'll run it through it. You have Wolf Caves in Contempsey is going to be March 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Flat Nasty is May 3rd and 4th. Moab is May 31st and June 1st. Rocks and Valleys is going to be June 20th and 21st. S'more is going to be July 11th and 12th. Good Evening Ranch is August 8th and 9th. Rugged Mountain Ranch is September 13th and 14th. And Windrock is November 22nd and 23rd. So it is going to be an awesome crawl season. A lot of parks we've hit, some new stuff in there as well. So make sure you're getting in there, make sure you're registering soon. We're gonna be dropping that registration on Friday of this week is when it's gonna open up. So make sure you're in there on Friday and you're getting signed up. Also, we are doing some stuff with apparel right now. So if you buy one of these event shirts or one of these guys, you're getting another one, buy one, get one free. We also have the hoodies on there as well right now that we're doing a buy one, get one free. We don't have very much left. There's just a few. So if you want, you know what I mean, any of these shirts, and you want to buy one, get one, we're having the discounts on the website still, but that's not going to stay up for very much longer because we don't have much left to sell. So make sure if you want any of that stuff, get on there and get that. Other than that, I hope you guys are excited about the schedule as we are. Make sure you comment on this video below what trails you want us to hit at these parks. And also, you know, tag your friends, tag everyone in this video, because whoever wants to come out to the crawls, again, it's completely free. This is another year where it's going to be free. One of the things to touch on is, as of right now, and don't hold me to this, but I think the Wolf Caves in Contempsey, the S'more, the Good Evening Ranch, and the Windrock, Mickey Thompson is going to have a truck and trailer at it this year. We're going to be doing specials on tire sales. You can pre-order tires. And I think there might even be a situation where they're going to let people try tires out if you've always wanted to see the difference between a Mickey Thompson and something else out on the trail. So again, I know they're going to be hitting a few of the events. I think those are the events they're leaning towards. Make sure, again, you comment in here. Make sure that they know you guys want them to come. And again, I hope you guys enjoy the Great American Crawl this year. 2025 is about to start. And we have our list, we have our schedule, what we're going to hit. So make sure you comment again on this video. Make sure you're liked and subscribed, obviously. We've got builds wrapping up here. We've got some new things we're doing in here as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later.